نحن اليوم بمعرض داون تاون ديزاين لنشوف كل شيء جديد بعالم المفروشات، بعالم التصميم، نشوف في ايتمات جديدة بالسوق، نشوف ماتيريال جديد. لهيك خلوكم معي لآخر. نحن اليوم عم نتفتر بالمعرض الموجود بالديزاين ديستريكت وعطنا او كمشنا احمد قبطان. هيك خلونا نشوف شو محضر لنا هي السنه. تعالوا معي. احمد قبطان كيفك؟
الحمد لله.
شو اخبارك؟ اوكي، شو مقدمنا هي السنه؟
Well, you see, Lamutana is an infinite majlis.
Okay.
The idea was to have like a poetic reflection between this infinite dialogue between time and tradition, to bring like a contemporary interpretation of the Emirati majlis. The whole idea was to come up with a sculpture that is experience-oriented, to let people interact with it, sit on it, and provide these memorable experiences for visitors, rather than just a sculpture that says "Don't touch." We came up with this idea, and the best way to kind of express this infinity in a physical way, this concept of infinite dialogue between time and tradition, was to kind of experiment with the Mobius strip, which is a mathematical geometry that was discovered in the 1800s. Yeah, as you can see, we came up with this double Mobius strip, which is like two intertwining Mobius strips into each other. It's made out of solid wood. We picked yellow pine, which is the same wood that is used for building boats, because it acts well around water and it reacts with humidity. It came out around 800 kilograms total weight. Yeah. We did so many experiments since May to come up with this kind of fabrication technique to have 3 pieces at the bottom, and then they're joined with 3 pieces on top to create this infinite effect. And hopefully it's gonna go from here to Mlīء Desert for the Mir Music Festival on the 22nd of November.
Oh, really?
Check that out.
Okay, this is your plan.
It's not only a plan, it's gonna happen hopefully. It's happening. It's part of the art program for the Mir Festival.
Okay.
So this was designed by me and commissioned by 1971 Design Space. So it's gonna become part of their collection. The first stop after Dubai Design Week and Downtown Design editions is the Mir Festival.
Nice. Great job.
Thank you very much.
Arghaban Shaybani. I'm the founder of Element Curations, which is just launched here in Downtown Design Edition section. And as we know, this is the very, very first year that Downtown Design, here in collaboration with Art Dubai, they have established edition section, which is a bit like more into the art than design.
I think it's new only this year.
This is the first year actually.
Yes, okay.
So that's why we are here presenting our art pieces, which are collectibles, one edition only, or limited edition of collectibles, which we have chosen with the vision of architectural and design, aspect of view. Because as you know, we are the award winner architecture studio, and this is the another section which we have actually recently established as an extra part to our own career. So what you see here are the collections of 5 of my favorite artists.
Okay, nice.
So actually, I've curated them all in a one, I could say, line of interest of my own, which is the shape of architectural aspects. Any kind of them that you see are kind of in specific proportions, like longitude. And the thing is that they are not just chairs or benches. We are not talking about ergonomy only. It's about the shape. It's about the function. It's about the story. Each of them have their stories. For example,
this is what I want to ask you, to be honest. What's the story behind each item?
That's what it is.
Yes.
At the moment, I'm not just talking about the techniques and the materials.
Yes.
I would love to talk about the stories.
It's more, yes.
So because the technique and the material is something that you can see yourself.
Yes.
I would like to invite you to see it here.
Yeah, we'll see it.
And this is me here. So this is a chair of a kind of dialogue and conversation.
Oh, nice, actually.
So that's the story behind it. So it's been designed to provide you with a position kind of dialogue and making the two people interact more with each other. So that's a concept of this piece. And the proportions, as you see, you're not architect yourself, and you can see the proportions are not that standard, but at the same time, it's totally comfortable.
Exactly, that's what I want to say, to be honest.
Exactly. So you can spend so much time and enjoy the company
for networking.
of your... Exactly. That would be perfect for the networking. And the piece could be located in any place, just alongside the wall or as a divider partition.
Yes.
Could be a very perfect piece. It's a one edition piece. So the other than the technique and the color and the paint, this is called Maybach. You see the different colors of at the top, and the body is like Maybach car.
Yes. Exactly.
So this is story and the fine details about it, and even when you see at the corners, that's the quality point of it.
Nice.
We have another story here, which makes it very specific. Is the piece is called Against the Wind, which is resembling the idea of, first of all, when you sit on it, actually you will never see a seat, a chair, that thing. When you sit on it, you don't see anything. It's like you have seated on the wind.
Okay.
You will not see anything.
Really?
Anything at the front. Would you like to try?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh yes. It's so comfortable.
Even if you just gather your feet under, that's something that you can just lay down, relax. Again, we are not just talking about the ergonomy.
I will sleep.
Yeah, you can just take risk. And as you see, this is the height is only 16 centimeters.
Yeah.
And the thing is that as you see, the very shallow and smooth layer of the seat sticks on a very solid leg.
At the same time, it's steel.
Exactly.
You
Actually,
don't
it's
feel.
aluminium. Yeah, and the technique of it is that the artist has grinded by hand to make the most shine out of it, and there is no welding, not at all. It's just pins all around, which makes it very unique in shape and ergonomy, anything. So that's the beauty of it.
Nice. Okay. This item.
This is a magnificent item.
It's,
as you see. So first of all, what do you see in it? Anything like shape? What comes in your mind?
Actually, to be honest, after Mr. I forget his name, he explained little. He said it's like women or girl hair or something like that.
So this is called by the artist. This is called ponytail. You can see the ponytail. So you can see the lines of the femininity, like the feminine lines of the body of the women, the material is the American walnut, 2 pieces only, and you can see the fine craftsmanship which is done by the artist, designed, the ergonomic and the formula and the specifications have been designed by one of our greatest artists, and manufactured by him and a sculpturist artist. So this is a very unique piece, one and only in the whole world, actually.
To be honest, yes.
Our honor to showcase and present it here in the fair.
Thank you.
So we have another one edition item here, which is one of my own favorites as well. As you see, this is a one piece of the gypsum block, plaster block. This is not 3D printer. Whoever comes from around,
I saw it's printed, to be honest.
They think that is this a 3D printer? Which is not. This is a gypsum block, and you can see the bubbles of the natural bubbles, air bubbles in the gypsum. The artists, which are the very nice, lovely couple, husband and wife, have been working on it for 2 years.
For this item.
Yes, they've carved inside by hand, which is a very valuable effort, definitely. And imagine how many times they have practiced to manage to provide something proper, because this is very fragile, as you know. And the other thing is that the concept and idea comes from infinity, something like the Fibonacci idea. So it can extend till the infinity. Or even if you just remove a piece of it, nothing will change, because it still can grow forever. And the bubbles here are the blown glasses
inside,
and they have blown it inside, which is the most challenging part of it, because when you blow the did I say stone? Glass, actually.
Glass.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Glass. When they blow the glass inside, that's very hot.
Exactly, and at the same time, gypsum is cold.
Gypsum is cold and very cracks easily,
Exactly.
So they have practiced a lot to make the studio area, cool enough not to crack the gypsum, and so that's why we see that paradox, which a symbolism of hopes inside the loop of infinity. So that's a beautiful meaning all behind of the
Unique.
Yeah, that's really unique. The 3 pieces are the pieces of Human Nabavi, who is an artist who is famous for doing, who works on the roughly on the solid pieces of wood. So he just carves on the natural wood by hand and textures on them with the jigsaw. So, for example, this one is one single piece of trunk.
Yeah.
Nothing has been attached. This is one single piece. It's just been carved, and there is no reinforcement in it. It's just one piece, and easily 6 people can sit on it, and nothing will, will harm it. Not at all.
Nice.
So, and the other pieces of it, and as you see, they're all solid wood as well. Again, being carved, all handmade, all limited editions. And about the textures as well, again, all by hand. And the tricky point is that whenever everybody comes and sees from outside, from far, they say, "Is it metal?"
It's metal, yeah. This
But it's solid wood.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of the technique of texture and the paint. And as you see, we have one of the legs upwards, which makes it a bit playful. And the artist has created this idea of hanging one leg, other than every other, classic kind of furniture.
Unique as well.
Yeah, that's pretty unique for sure.
Nice, yeah.
Definitely. There's another piece that I would like to explain to you,
Yes, please.
which is this one. This piece is a piece from one of our most dear and one of the most famous directors and actors in Iran, which he has a very, very creative art studio as well. He has very nice, ideas of innovative ideas when it comes to design.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as you see, as outcome of artsy mind of a dramatic kind of mindset of a director or the one who is in the cinema, you can see the expressive art piece. This is a bench. This is a puff. You can have it on the floor. We have put it vertically because we want it to be shown as and absorbs attention a lot. So, but you can see this expressive kind of, I can say, appearance, which I really wish all of my artists were here, and I'm really grateful to have them all.
Yes, it's actually it's nice collection.
Exactly, I'm really proud of them all. And I would love to invite Sagi,
Yes,
but
please.
she's definitely the best one to explain them better.
She's busy.
Yeah, Sagi, can you please join us and explain about...
Yeah, hi Safi. How are you?
Hi,
How are you
Safi.
doing? Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And actually, this piece is inspired by the marine life in the Gulf. So I was actually staying in one of the islands in the Gulf, and I have collected some cans from the sea while I was swimming. And it's actually recycled aluminum. And it's like an awareness piece for us to take a moment to just conserve our the marine life, because they're in danger, and it's inspired by spinning dolphins. So these creatures actually just jump out of the water, have this spin to just spread joy, and to say like, hi, how are you, show joy to each other. So they're super lovely. So this piece is like a reminder for us to take a moment to just know that no matter what we achieve in life, whatever we do, all the wars, whatever, if we don't have the earth, it means nothing. It's just an awareness piece, and it's like a small piece of a bigger family. Each of them have stories behind them of different creatures in the marine. So yes, this is edition 1 of 1.
It's nice.
And it's by hand,
Yeah.
all of it.
Okay, thank you, Abby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So, as a brand, Urja, we're from India. We work across the world, and we largely work only with sustainable materials. Banana fiber being one of them. It's all handmade products. So, this particular installation, what we've done is we've used waste fishing net in our design process. So, you see all the organic form of the fishing net in the design itself. So, and everything is inspired by nature largely.
Okay, nice.
So that's us, and we have other material as well, which is lantana. There, lantana is actually a invasive shrub which grows widely in the forests across the world, and we use that in design and installations and lighting.